What up, it's your boy the Liby on platform, and today I'll be reviewing Tata's album, They Know the First Love. I know this album came out last week and I needed some time to listen to the album, digest it, so that I can know what to say on the album, because when a project is about to be released, promotions are being done and there's a lot of hype being pushed towards that project. So sometimes it hype you to take up your expectations to the extent that you even miss what the album is all about, or you miss the essence of the album, because it's his first project, okay? So you just put your mind really up and you just expect certain things from the project. So I needed some time. I had to stay back. I bought the album the same time it came out. I listened to it that same day, and when I listened to the album I was underwhelmed. So I just told myself maybe it's still the hype, the promotion rush still going through me, so I had to listen to it again. I took my time, digested it, listened to it. So before I jump into my review, if you're here for the first time, click that subscribe button down there to become part of the William family. Let's build a platform, okay? Click that subscribe button, click the bell. When you click the bell, put it on, okay? The goal of releasing an album is to see if the fans you have already are willing or are able to sustain you or to support you financially. Releasing an album means you are confident that you are at the point of your life where you can turn music into a career. That's the stage when your record labels say they want to release your album. They know you are at that point in your career where you can generate revenue. So I just believe after this album, Tata can tour now, like small tours with smaller venues where he can headline, start his own tours and all that stuff, because an album can't be great without an album tour. New Music better do an album tour for him so he can capitalize, meet his fans, grow his fan base, at least market the album more, okay? So on the review of the album has 10 tracks, as everybody know, okay? If you haven't listened to the album, I don't know if I should be dissecting it track by track, because track by track it would take really long. This video will be so long. Basically the whole album has one general idea, okay? He's talking about his life, though it's not symmetrical like track 1 explains track 2 or track 3 or track 4. Each track is talking about his life, okay? It's not like a timeline, but it's just talking about his life. He's bringing out certain things in his life about his relationship, financial state, the challenges he has been through ever since he decided to become a professional rapper, where he was when he was found by Jovi to come and start rapping, what his life has been like or his relationship has been like after being signed or after getting involved in music, the challenge he has faced in the course of navigating his career or becoming who he is right now, or growing in his art, growing his career, the pieces of success he has witnessed along the way of growing his career and all that stuff. That's what the first album is supposed to be like. In a nutshell, this album is like an introduction into who Tata is, okay? Because a first album of an artist is supposed to be like the introductory album into the artist's life, like trying to make us know, or bringing us into his life, make us know who he is, where he comes from, what he's all about, what are his intentions in life, what is his motives, what does he believe in, all these things, okay? In this album he break down everything, make us know his state of mind, his psychology about music, his psychology about the industry. So this album, when you listen to this album putting all these things in mind and taking into consideration all these things, it's a great project. You enjoy it, okay? As a body of work, when listening to it for the first time, I felt like the production was weak, but when listening to it over and over again, there are some things that you pick when you listen to a movie. When you watch a movie, it goes to movies too. When you watch a movie for the first time, there are some things that you miss that when you watch the second time you pick, and even when you watch the second time, there's still some things that you miss that when you watch the third time you pick. The same thing for the album, especially an album which is crafted to pass a message for you to learn something about somebody. Those kind of projects always have layers of understanding on them, layers. So every time you listen to it, you unveil one layer, you peel out one layer, you peel out the next every time you listen to it. So it came out last week. Since then I've listened to the album almost 5 times already, and the first time I listened to it, what I concluded was it's just a bunch of tracks put together, and I never felt anything from the album. When I listened to it the second time, I started figuring out some of the songs which I like most, but all the times I've listened to this one track that I still like, okay? That track Involved, that's my favorite track of the project.
No be all we go there fine, no be crazy make artists shine. Una help tell that boy then so. Some good man sell am for shoot video. For him mind if he say that video go make it blow. Each number has the package, no man not happy for show. Only for can't discover say all him men and don't go. You started blaming and say for make he get for involved. You started complaining say all the men and so don't involve.
But with that, Tata prove here that he can rap, okay? Because at first the rapping like in his dialect, it always told me off sometimes, but right now he has realized how to balance the dialect rapping with his pidgin. He can make you understand what he's saying in his dialect without even understanding his dialect, because he puts pidgin, his dialect, and then finish it out with pidgin to make you understand, like that line in between, you make you guess what he said there there. So after listening to the whole project, this album is like a great first album for any artist, like introducing yourself, make us know who you are. And right now, after listening to the project, I think I understand Tata a bit now. I think I understand Tata, and which that's what everybody who listens to this album, who really go into listening to this album to consume an album, I guess this is what you really need to come out of the album with. Okay, so after listening to the whole album, out of 10, I think I have just 2 tracks in it that I never really like. Not that I don't like, but after 5 times of listening to it, I haven't caught up to those tracks. I believe after listening to them for some time, they'll grow on me. So this whole project, listening to it, my rating of this album is 4 out of 5. Okay, it's very difficult to see an artist drop his first album, like a B-list artist drop his first album and he has 4 and 5, like something some of the A-list artists have, you know. It's very difficult to get that. So if you haven't listened to the project, I'll leave the link in the description below. You can buy it, listen to it. Okay, I even did a stream party on my Facebook page, so you know, it was fun. Some guys tuning in, some guys were giving requests. If you missed it, okay, but I'll also leave a link on that stream party in the description below so you can enjoy the project. Not like enjoying the project, you can get what the project is all about and then you can purchase it. So what do you guys think about this review? If you have listened to the album, tell me what you think in the description below. If you're here for the first time, listening to me for the first time, click that subscribe button down the square part, the Molitown family. When you click that subscribe button, click the bell. When you click the bell, put it on all, and the bell is just that you get a notification every time we drop something new. And that concludes my review for They Know the First Love. So it's your boy Liby, and I'm out.
Me kwane mem sungu yu hawe Bana ki konem ki sunga Mi toshi imbu mina wewe Wechi we kom du malele Ka agi keni wetu Iba jouer ku jouer Te kop chi faye mingwa Iba jouer ku jouer Te yo kom ka yu ingwa Loro pension boy indap